Greetings, Divine Radiance. Welcome to your Wednesday Live and Power Hour with me, Nahkila Isha of Ashworth Scott Life Sculpting. I am a divine interpreter interpreting messages and methods from the divine that empower you to create and live an abundant life. So, welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. So, we are live both on YouTube and in the United Light Beings Awakening group today. However, if you are in the United Light Beings Awakening group joining us live, thank you so much. I'm so grateful you're here. But if you'd like to be involved in the live convo, please join us over on YouTube. And let me see, I'm going to go ahead and share that link with you. And whoever was first on YouTube, will you please comment first so that I can pull your card? So let's see. So the link to join us live on YouTube, oops. I think I just pressed the button to end the live. Alrighty then. I'm going to cancel that. So yeah, let's see. So yeah, if you guys can let me know who joined us first, that would be awesome. Awesome. So I had an incredible trip, you guys. I know some of you watched the recorded Wednesday Not So Live and Power Hour last week because I was in the Bay Area visiting family. I had an opportunity to spend Mother's Day with my grandmother, my paternal grandmother, and all of my uncles except for one. And my mom came over, and I even saw my cousin that I hadn't seen in years. So it was just really, really amazing. And now I'm back. Hey, Natalie. Hey, Bree. Hi, my beautiful Aunt Rachel. Hi, Kyria. Hey, Tanae. Welcome. Hi, Mimi. Thank you for joining. Hi, Diamond. Welcome. Thank you so much. I'm really getting used to the darker colors. You know, I'm so used to the light multiple colors, but thank you. I think I may end up changing it again before 2020. I'm not sure. I'm really in love with switching my hair color. So, okay, perfect. Thank you, Diamond. So Rachel was first, and I am going to pull from the past life deck for you. So for those of you that are joining for the first time, what I do each week, if you are first to join us on YouTube for the live, I pull a personal card for you. So pulling from the past life deck for you, Rachel, let's see what we get for you. You got authority figure and it's reversed. So let's see what that message is. Okay, so what I'm hearing is part of your past life involves betrayal by an authority figure, someone that you trusted to make fair and just decisions, and they failed you. So as a result of this, and this life, what I'm hearing is you kind of, okay, I literally heard beat to the march of your own drum. And so Spirit is kind of making a joke, beat to the march of your own drum, right? It's so not what the saying usually is. And so Spirit is saying that was on purpose because that's really how it is. You kind of just do your own thing. And this is a good thing. Okay, so what I'm hearing is it's time for you to bridge that gap, your personal feelings about authority figures, because the work that you do is going to require you to involve figures that remind you of these authority figures that betrayed you in a past life. So really get in touch with those feelings that you have around authority figures. You're being called to heal that. Because to some, that's exactly what I'm hearing you're going to appear as and what you appear as. And so if you feel a certain way about authority figures, the way that you feel about them is how you'll be perceived by those that see you as such. So when you can heal that, the way people perceive you will change as well. Okay, I heard, okay, that's it. So that was your card today. That's all I got for you. So let's see. Hi, Dynell. Welcome. It's so fun, Natalie. It's another way that I connect with my inner child. I saw I did a Snapchat filter because my son and his girlfriend sent me some filters that they used, had me cracking up. And so, anyways, I went on to do the same filter, and then I saw one where the hair was like turquoise here, and it was literally like the chakra colors. I was like, I might just do that. It was coincidental that the colors that I've had my hair before and even now are in alignment with my brand colors. But, my hair doesn't have to be in alignment with that. But those colors were so cute. So that might be what's next for me. Hi, Victoria. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Hi, Super Cheryl. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Hi, Tanya. Welcome. Thank you for joining us from Ohio. Welcome. Welcome. Make yourself at home. So, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get us started with our breathing. So, for those of you that are just joining us, we do this every week. And what I'd like you to do is really, as you're inhaling, inhale as slow and deep as possible and visualize yourself inhaling love and light. And then on every exhale, exhale slowly out through your mouth and allow yourself to release all that's no longer serving you. Now, if you are specifically manifesting a certain thing, whether it's an emotional, mental, spiritual, or tangible thing, visualize yourself inhaling the energy of receiving that. And then exhale. If you're focusing on something specific that you're releasing, you can visualize yourself exhaling that. Okay. And as you're breathing, I will be sending Reiki to your heart chakra and your solar plexus, but the energy is so intelligent. So it will go there and then it will spread out to wherever your body or your soul is calling for it to touch. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Just go ahead and close your eyes and allow yourself to relax and inhale slow and deep, love and light through your nose. And exhale all that's no longer serving you out through your mouth. And again, inhale love and light, slow and deep through your nose. And release. And as you continue to breathe, I call on highest light guides, angels, ancestors, healers, teachers, wise ones, ascended masters, grandmothers, grandfathers, helpful companions, all of highest light and love. I thank you for using me as a vessel to spread this message of light and love. I thank you for opening up the minds, the souls, and the spirits of those I'm called to serve today so that they may receive whatever is for them. I thank you, and so it is. So continue to breathe. And as you're breathing, allow your crown chakra to open, located at the top of your head. Feeling your crown chakra opening now. And allowing yourself to receive that warm golden light from the divine. As you're continuing to inhale love and light, peace and abundance, bliss and blessings, and exhaling all that no longer serves you. Feel that divine energy enter through your crown, traveling down to your third eye, extending out to your ear chakras, feeling that divine light going down into your throat, down into your heart, down into your solar plexus and your sacral, going down into your root and traveling down your thighs, your knees, your legs, into your feet. And allow your feet to feel that warm, tingling sensation of the divine. As your soul chakras sprout roots, allow those roots to travel down to the center of Mother Earth, allowing your energy to connect with the heartbeat of Mother Earth, bringing her energy back up through your soles, up to your root, up to your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, up to your throat and your third eye, extending out to your ear chakras and up and out your crown. And allowing the energy of Mother Earth and the divine to connect and pour it back down into you, and just feel that energy circulate throughout your entire cellular being, allowing healing to go wherever your body's calling for it to go, loosening your mind so that you can release all that's no longer serving you, and feeling in those spaces peace, love, bliss, and abundance. And when you're ready, just go ahead and open your eyes and we'll go ahead and get started. How is everyone feeling today? Okay. I'm always waiting for Spirit to tell me which deck to start with. Great. Is that great? Tony the Tiger, great. I was looking at the letters. Natalie said, feeling so good. Been going to the gym lately. Awesome. So awesome. How's everyone doing with Meatless May? I know over in the United Light Beings Awakening group, both. Okay. And even here, we've been doing Meatless May. How's everyone doing with that? Take from the bottom and on top. Ooh. Okay. One more. Which deck? Okay. Okay, so Spirit said one more, and then Spirit said, and as a side note, pull one from the Shamanic Healing deck. It's funny, right? One more. Okay. Ooh, I like that a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, so okay, so I was told to start backwards, but save that side note card for last. So the first card we got, which is the last card, is coming together. Coming together. Okay, so what I just heard is everything in your life is coming together. Don't stop your shine. Don't stop your shine. I like to share something with you all. Spirit is leading me to share it as it relates to this card. So Nikki, who is a part of our soul community and one of the moderators in the United Light Beings Awakening group, she actually received from Spirit that it was time for her to let go of a shift at her job. And so this required her trusting because of the fact that that means she's losing money, right? But she trusted. She put all of her human hangups to the side. She trusted in the message she received from the divine, and she stepped out on faith and she released that shift. Not even a week later, she picked up a client where she will be doing bi-weekly sessions that not only covers what she would have been making, but it exceeds it. So what Spirit is telling me to tell you is when you allow yourself to align with your purpose and you allow yourself to be guided and you don't stop your shine by minimizing your potential or what you're capable of, everything will fall in place. Everything will come together. So, what Spirit is saying is some of you have been receiving messages by way of what you're called to do. Another person in our soul community, Natalie has shared how she left school. She was in college to pursue her passion, her purpose. And her YouTube channel, I know it's grown by like 3,000 subscribers since I met her, like what, a month ago. So she's literally growing in her purpose. Everything is coming together. The people that she called on to serve her and help her on her journey are now appearing. You know, she's being blessed so that as long as she trusted, she surrendered and she took action, Spirit's got the rest. And Spirit is telling me to tell you all, it's so important to understand that if you trust, surrender, and take action, Spirit does have your back. Everything is coming together if you allow it. Get out of your way. Okay, I just heard there is a time to shine and there is a time to shine, and the time to shine is now. So there's no time for anything else. Your time is now to shine, to allow your inner light to just vibrate so vibrantly that people are drawn to you. And first, you've got to allow yourself to release those human hangups that make you feel less than, or feel like you're not worthy, or you're not capable, or feel like you have to live this cookie cutter life in order to be successful. Spirit is also saying it's time to really determine what is success to you. What is success to you? How often have you really taken a step back and stepped outside of what you were taught success was and really map out what success is to you? And when you're doing that, include your emotional state, your mental state, your physical state, and of course, your financial state. Take a time out to get clear. So let's see what you all are saying. Rachel said, good with Meatless May. Go, Nikki, go. Natalie said, amen. And Cheryl said, Natalie is awesome. She is really awesome. Rachel said, yes, Natalie. So the next card we got is into the unknown. And it's so in alignment, right? Because oftentimes what we're fearing is the unknown. You know, we're so caught up in, I've got to have all the answers. I've got to plan it. I got to know exactly what comes after this first step. And Spirit is saying, no, no. If you like to receive more than you've ever received before, you've got to trust. Because yes, you can live a pretty good life, right? Being in control, knowing what happens next, not stepping into the unknown, but you're limiting yourself. So Spirit is saying you're not meant to have a ceiling placed on your sky, right? If you think about the sky and how far it goes, where does it even end? Does it end? And that's your potential. So Spirit is saying, stop attempting to build a ceiling where your sky is meant to be. So what I'm being told to tell you is trust that in the unknown, there's nothing there but blessings for you. That's it. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to stress about. There's nothing to worry about. The only thing that is in the unknown when you're being guided by Spirit is blessings beyond your wildest dreams. How many of you are fearing the unknown? How many of you are doing that? We've all done it, right? We've all done it at some point, but how many of you are still doing it? Even if it's just slightly playing in the background. Spirit is saying, release it. Release it. So what I'm being told to tell you is add to your daily declarations that you state in the mirror. I am so grateful for the courage I have as I step into the unknown. I am so grateful for the courage I have as I step into the unknown. And you can even add another boost to that. I am so grateful for the courage and excitement that I have as I step into the unknown, right? So add that. Hey, Javi. Is there anything else for this card? So what I'm hearing is partnerships are being formed. There are people that are coming into your life. Some of them are partners by way of helping you on your journey of healing, on your journey of awakening. Some of them are partners by way of assisting you in your business. Some of them are partners by assisting you, I'm even hearing, in your parenting. Spirit is saying to trust and know that when you set your intentions, that everything comes to you in divine timing. And if you are someone who lacks trust in others or has no faith in others, what Spirit is telling me to tell you is it's not about them. It's about you and your connection to the divine and trusting that all of the work that you've put into your growth and your elevation, your evolution is now starting to take form in the physical. So don't cut off your blessings by living in that old paradigm of feeling like people are not trustworthy or things just don't work out for you. Also, what Spirit is saying is for you to trust in your own discernment, really starting to get in touch with your gifts and your abilities to know when something is right or when it serves your highest good and when something does not. So there's something that came up in a conversation that I had just this past week, and it was the fact that our gifts are here. We are born into this physical form with our gifts, but they oftentimes become dormant. And so what happens is when we allow ourselves to say, I'm ready, I'm open, I surrender, use me as a vessel of highest light and love, Spirit will use people. Like often in our RIM soul family community, what happens is Spirit will say, tell so and so to go and look at the members and just give readings to people, right? It's not because it's like, oh, now I've got the ability to do that. But Spirit is saying, now it's time for you to know you've got the ability to do that so you can start using it. So, what Spirit is having me tell you is that everything that we're building to become, everything that we're building to accomplish or to achieve or manifest, it's already there. It's already there. So, all you have to do is say, you know what, Spirit, I surrender. I'm ready. Show me the way. Guide me. I'm ready, right? And then start taking those action steps. The more you do it, the more you'll trust in your connection to the divine, the more you'll trust in your ability to receive guidance, and the more you'll trust in that guidance you receive. Okay. And if some of you are willing to comment and share some examples of how, when you surrendered, and you told Spirit to use me, I'm ready, how people have showed up to serve you, how you have received opportunity to serve others, and just how things have really come together for you. I'd love for us to be able to know what those things are for you. Hi, Naya. Welcome. Welcome. I feel like I haven't seen you or felt your energy in a while. Welcome. It's good to have you. And let's see, we have the Parasail One. Welcome. I think this is your first time joining us too. And napping free. Yes, I've been sensing this message also. Diamond says 632. Okay, so Spirit is telling me to read what the T says. It says, I missed you. And there's a heart. As I was telling Naya, it feels like I haven't felt your energy in a while. So welcome home. Welcome home. So now the next card we got, Diamond said, I was just told to post it, not sure why. Well, there's a message in that number that Spirit is saying serves everyone's highest good to look up. And it's also 11. So, okay, so we have coming apart. So, one of the things that I'm being told to tell you is, as things unravel or feel like they're coming apart, allow it, because this is how you are moving into that phase of everything coming together. You know, we can't stay in the energy or in the vibration of who we once were and expect to receive the blessings of who we're called to be. So it may feel as though everything is falling apart. And when you're in those moments, show gratitude, because Spirit is saying, yeah, we got to get rid of this junk so you can get to the blessings, right? Also, I'm being told to tell you, Elijah Muhammad always said, after struggle comes ease, right? And that's a quote that has stuck with me throughout my entire life, because what it does is it helps me to be grateful for those periods of struggle, because there's so much that I'm gaining from that. I'm not only gaining wisdom, I'm also gaining faith, right? Faith in my ability to withstand the storm and make it out to the sunshine, make it out to the rainbows and the magic. And that's what Spirit is telling you, to look at the struggle points in your life and find the ability to be grateful for them and all of the people that are involved in the struggle. And I'm hearing, as things fall apart, it also grooms you to lead, right? Those people that have had these easy lives, right? It may have seemed awesome in the moment to us. And in this life, that was meant to be their path. Maybe they had the struggle life before in a lifetime, right? And now Spirit is saying, okay, you just go ahead and take a break this time. This light worker over here will take on the struggle so that they can lead, right? This is our preparation. So Spirit is telling you not to run from those struggle phases. Embrace them. Don't fight them. Be in flow with them so that you can get past them sooner and you can learn the lessons so you can move into where you're called to be. Also, endings and beginnings. Spirit is telling you, don't fight that either. As things run its course, as you elevate, there are some people that will not elevate with you. And unless they are seeking growth and expansion, what they become is a weight. So Spirit is saying it's so important for us to be willing to let people go. And as I was saying that, Rachel, your name came up. And of course, this applies to many of us, myself included. But Spirit says specifically, Rachel. Okay. So what I heard is, it's time for you to grow beyond your own, I heard, constraints and restraints. So Let's see what y'all are saying. Tanae said, yes, the tower coming down. So uncomfortable, but the demolition is necessary. So true. The parasail, this is only my second time here. Well, welcome back. I'm glad to have you. Diamond said, I'm learning to trust and follow through. And you have been doing a great job at that. You know what? I like to ask that you just delete the I'm learning, because you already have learned. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're not learning it. You are actually doing it. I have witnessed that firsthand, that you are actually doing it. Give yourself credit where credit is due. That was a message that Spirit gave to me a while ago, maybe even over a year ago. I had two plants, and one seemed a lot stronger than the other. It was bigger, it was more vibrant, and the stronger one, actually, a leaf dropped, right? And in that moment, Spirit used this thing that just happened naturally to teach me a lesson. And what Spirit told me was, there's this plant that's bigger, it's more vibrant, it looks stronger, and then there's this plant that's smaller that looks less likely to survive or make it, right? But in reality, that plant was stronger. And Spirit said that's how people are viewing you, as that weaker, smaller plant. And it's because of you, right? It's because oftentimes when people would say, thank you so much for what you've done in my life, or how you helped me in my life, I would always never take on any of the credit, and I would give it solely to the divine. And Spirit was saying, it's time for you to start saying thank you, right? Because you choose to show up every day. You chose to do the work to heal yourself so that you could show up and help them do the same. So there is some credit that we've got to start taking. And sometimes a simple thank you and you're so welcome is enough. So Spirit was telling me to share that with you, because we often discredit ourselves, but it's important for us to stop doing that. So you're not learning, you definitely are doing it. Rachel said, yes, had to do that talk last night. And Natalie said, yes, allowing people go as serves my highest good. So listen, we got memories of love as our next card. Memories of love. What I'm hearing is tapping into who you truly are on a soul level, right? We are light beings, and what our light is, it's love, right? It's love. So Spirit is telling us to tap in to that place where we are vibrating at that highest frequency of love, where we are giving love regardless of what the circumstances are, where we are open to receive love regardless of what the circumstances are. We have been born into a society, and we have adapted the concept that love is to be earned, respect is to be earned. I treat you how you treat me, right? Eye for an eye, And what Spirit is saying is, that's not the way of light. The way of light is to show up as a loving being no matter what. The way of light is to show up as a compassionate being no matter what. Because when we are, what you do to me, I do to you, eye for an eye, what we're doing is, again, we're limiting ourselves. We're robbing ourselves of being able to be the best version of ourselves. This is not coincidental or by accident that we've been taught to live this way. When you're able to show up in love no matter what, when you're able to give love no matter what, you're just continuing to elevate. You're continuing to stay in that high vibrational state. And those light workers, those of us that have been chosen in this lifetime to step into this role, we're being called to be in this no matter what at all times. And I'm hearing this song, This Little Light of Mine, I'm going to let it shine. So what I'm hearing is some of you are still stuck in past pains that prevent you from always being in love. Some of you are still judging yourselves. Some of you are still judging others. Some of you are still judging your experiences. And what Spirit is saying is to release the judgment and seek to understand. Seek to be shown the way. I'm hearing seek to be shown and covered in light and by light. And it also requires time. It requires time, it requires energy, and it requires effort. Each day, dedicating a pocket of time for your spiritual growth, your spiritual, I'm hearing nutrients, Your spiritual development keeps you in that high vibrational state of love. So, what this means is taking time every day to meditate, taking time every day to study, taking time every day, if you pull cards, to pull cards for yourself and connect with the divine on which direction to go, saying your affirmations of gratitude, grounding, praying, connecting with other like spirited individuals, healing. It's time for you to give your all to you. It's time for you to give your all to you. Most of us give our all to a job. Most of us give our all to our spouse, our children, our fur babies, whatever the case may be. Spirit is saying it is time for you to give your all to you. Allow yourself to be guided. Give your all to you. Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl. I'm so glad it resonates. Now, we also got intuition. Intuition. Tapping in. We've all got it. We've all got it. Like I was told to tell you earlier, we are born with these gifts. This is not reserved for a select few. But those of us, some of us, we were born with it and it was never dormant. It's always been there, whether we healed or not. But most of us, the majority of us, it was dormant. And so it took healing to unleash it, right? And so Spirit is telling you to not only follow your intuition as it relates to your healing, I'm hearing regimen, program, steps, but also allowing your intuition to guide you on those that you're called to connect with, link with, and those that are called to serve you. And also allowing your intuition to guide you on those you're called to serve. Because in this work that we do as light workers, it's not just about money, right? We're not here to just say, oh, yeah, sure. Come on in, I'm hearing come on down, that little game show. That's not what it is. Spirit is saying that we have a soul connection to those we're called to serve. And if we are truly to serve, we are only to accept payment from them, right? It's not to say we're not serving everybody. Some of you right here, I may never work with you one-on-one, but I'm called to serve you in this capacity, as far as the retreat. That's why I'm led to do it this way, where I connect with your energy to see if it's a vibrational match, because I could open it to any and everyone, but that's not how we're called to serve. We're called to really dig deep and serve those that we have that soul connection with. I was saying to myself, okay, hope that makes sense. Spirit said it makes sense. So you guys understand what I'm saying, right? It's not just an open door policy, right? Allow Spirit to guide you on who you're called to serve as well. Oftentimes we feel like those we serve are selecting us, and that's it. And it's not the case. We're also called to select those we're called to serve. And that selection process is Spirit guiding us. Okay. Spirit said, okay, good, clarifying. I also heard don't count the coins. Don't count the coins. Now, yes, it's important to set goals for yourself. Goals in every area of your life, including finances. But what Spirit is saying is when you're serving, don't count the coins. There will be times where Spirit will tell you to make exceptions to your rules. And it's happened to me quite a bit, right? And you'll do so. So Spirit is basically just saying, open yourself to be guided in every aspect of your life. Sit down, co-create with Spirit. Don't do anything on your own. Why would you do that to yourself? I heard guidance from the divine is divine guidance. And divine guidance, I heard, produces divine results and stellar results. Your dreams don't only come true. You create magic in your life and in the lives of others. And Tanae said, yes, we understand. Rachel said, yes. Nap and Free said, yes, just this morning I received this message. Wow. Spirit is confirming. And I was waiting to see how many of you were going to cancel delete when I said hope. None of y'all did. Don't act like you can't check me too, boo. You guys didn't notice I said, hopefully this makes sense. Hope is lack. Hope is lack. Oh, thank you so much. Napping Free said, yes, divine guidance produces divine results. It does. It does. I can't tell you how many times in my life where Spirit has showed up and showed out, like literally where If I were to just live in that lower vibrational state, I would have gotten more low vibrational experiences. But just by trusting, surrendering, and taking action, it was like, wow, really? It's like miracles happen all the time. And even those that I mentor, being able to witness those things happening in their lives, if you allow yourself to be guided all the time, spirit shows up all the time. I heard we'll never let you down. Okay. So look at what we got. Honoring your energy. Honoring your energy. Hi, my beautiful aunt. I love you too. Thank you. So, what Spirit is saying is this right here is so important. This right here is how you're able to receive that guidance. This is how you're able to serve. You must honor your energy. You must do that. Also, here's something else as this was coming through, what I was being told to tell you. Someone asked me to address some of the things that we go through on this journey physically. And one of the things we often go through, I've detected a pattern is as you're elevating, you'll find yourself getting sick, right? Just out of nowhere, whether it's a cold or some other form of sickness. And what Spirit has guided me to knowing is this is Spirit forcing you to rest, because as you elevate to the next level, it requires you to not only be spiritually and emotionally ready, but you've got to be physically ready as well. So as we're talking about honoring your energy, when you're not feeling well, rest, right? Rest. Let your body be your guide. In the past, I was a workaholic. I was an overachiever. I was that go, go, go person, right? And when I would rest, I found myself feeling guilty or feeling like I was not doing enough. And I've let that go. I now understand that it's essential for me to show up as my best self. So as you're elevating, notice patterns in what's happening with you physically. Don't be alarmed. Every time I shift to another level, it's like I get sick. Now it doesn't last as long as it did before. It would be like a full on. Now it's just like, okay, a day or two. It's like, okay, I'm going to rest it out and honor my energy. Okay, Spirit just reminded me, Diamond, also to address the cord cutting. How do you honor your energy? Spirit is saying, number one, meditation. Oftentimes I believe people think when they say, well, where do you start? And I say, with meditation. It's just too simple to be true, but it really is there. Honoring your energy also means giving yourself time every day. If you can't take, we say at least 5 minutes a day to meditate, but I'm going to say a healthy practice of honoring your energy at least 30 minutes. At least. If you can't give yourself that, you aren't ready to serve others. If you're struggling with at least giving yourself 30 minutes a day, you are not ready to serve others. Self-care is first. Self-love is first. So if you're struggling with honoring your energy, release that struggle and just do it. Just do it. Determine which one serves your highest good. Is it in the morning? Is it in the evening? Or is it breaking it up and splitting it between the two? I recommend both because you're starting your day with a tone that you're choosing, and then you're ending your day releasing all of the things that you picked up that just didn't serve your highest good, right? As empaths, we're picking up people's energy all day, every day. And that brings me to where Diamond had asked about the cord cutting. So, oftentimes we think it has to be like this planned thing that we do with the healer. And yes, that is valuable, but you can actually cut cords yourself, whether it's the cords that you have connected with another soul on your journey in today, or whether it was a past life or whenever it was. And you simply, at the end of your day, set the intention, call on your divine healing guides, your protecting guides, and just set the tone that I am choosing to cut all cords with all of the individuals that cross my path that does not serve my highest good. I'm calling back my energy that was left with them, and I am returning their energy back to them. Now, as it relates to past life things, because I believe, Diamond, that was your specific question, cutting and severing contracts, you can literally write out, I am choosing to disconnect and sever all contracts that I have made in past lives all dimensions, all times, including this one, starting now. And then what you can do is write a contract that you're making with the divine today. And then go ahead and burn the one that you're using to cut those contracts, sever those contracts, and then put the one that you're choosing to incorporate in your life today in a sacred space. So Tanae said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sick right now," which is beautiful because I saw where you are rebranding. And I know after you finish school, there's so many things happening in your world. So awesome, awesome, awesome confirmation for everyone. And Natalie said, yes, a couple of minutes back, I considered having an application to work with me, but I thought, nah, that would be pushing people away. And I'm so grateful Spirit brought that up because it's not actually, and as you go deeper into the Grow Your Soul's Purpose into Your Soul Income course, Natalie, you'll see how you're choosing your soul clients before you even manifest them in the physical, right? So that's a part of it. We are very intentional about everything we're welcoming into our lives or choosing for our lives. So why would it be any different with those we're called to serve? Right? It wouldn't be any different. This is why, it trips me out how alike my soul clients are, because I've always said, you all are you all are me at various stages of my life that I've overcome. So, I mean, when I say it trips me out, there's been some things that were so like my life that I've been like, whoa. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. So no, definitely that's a great idea. Great idea. And I'm being told to tell you also the more energy and effort a person has to put into their growth, the more committed they are. If a person gets something for nothing, it's just human nature. They don't value it the same. And it's not the same for all. Some people will get something and it's a gift or it's given to them and they value it. You know what I mean? But things that are easy, the average person, they just don't value it the same. And it's not really about making it tough or difficult. It's just about them putting in energy and you being able to decipher who you're called to work with. So let's see. Javi said, I received the same message from the Ascended Masters today. I'm being told to rest. Yes, definitely. Tanae said, I was able to watch today because I'm sick. I'm sickly at the moment. Wow. I'm so glad you were able to be here. So glad. Javi said, even now I'm tired and I'm frustrated as a result. So, Javi, that message was also for you, that honoring your energy, honoring your time, and to release the frustration. Because if your body is saying rest, and I know Spirit has given me that message for you, it's been ongoing for 3 weeks now. It's about time that you rest. Take that time to rest. Ask Spirit to guide you on the things that you're working on or the things that have dates or whatever, or whatever. Just ask Spirit, how am I meant to work this into my rest? And Spirit will either say you're not, or this is how. But don't feel frustrated or bad for honoring your energy. Cheryl said, I've been feeling sleepy a lot lately. Rest, rest. Your body is telling you it's time to prepare for that next step. And Napping Free said, yes, I need meditation 2 times a day. Also, well, let's cancel delete need and let's just say it serves your highest good. Now, so, oh my gosh, you saying this at 11:11. I'm caught up now. Wow, thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you. Napping Free said, this is so interesting. I've been wanting to go, but having knee pain is keeping me home. So I have to rest. You've been you've been choosing to go where? I don't know if I missed something. Mm, awesome. And when I looked at the timer, it was at 7 minutes and 7 seconds. So is there anything else? Okay. Which one? So I was told to pull one more card and then tell you all about the retreat. So I'm going to pull the card first, and then I have some really exciting news to share with you about the retreat. Ah, look at that. New beginning. New beginning, and that came up a little bit earlier with one of the cards coming apart. So let's see. It says, "Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready." So add this to your daily things that you say. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. And so it is. And so it is. And I'd like you to notice something. If you look at the light being, right, and you look down below and you see the shadow being, notice how the foot of the light being is connected to the foot of the shadow being. And I like to tell you that it's time to embrace your shadow self. Oftentimes there's so much, I'm gonna say it because pain was coming out, pain and shame associated with who we once were, things that we did or didn't do, ways that we spoke to people or didn't. There's so much shame and pain associated with who we once were. And what Spirit is saying is to embrace that, because it's only then can you serve from a place of wholeness and completeness. If you are still holding on to shame about who you once were, then there are aspects of yourself that you will keep hidden. And the reason why we have our journeys and these experiences is because they aren't just for us. They're for us, and then they're for those that we're called to serve. So we can't really serve from a full and complete space if we're ashamed or we're secretive or we're hiding, right? So Spirit is saying, embrace your shadow self. Be grateful to your shadow self, because your shadow self is what got you to this. You couldn't have gotten here without this. Okay. Okay, so I heard it's also time for them to understand, for you to understand, you've got wings and they work. So Spirit is saying, use them to soar, right? Use them to soar. You are here as an earth angel. So share your light with the world. Some of you may be on a platform similar to this one. Some of you may be a teacher. Some of you may be a mother. Some of you may do something else. But whatever the case may be, if you're here live or watching the replay, Spirit is saying, you have wings and they work. So allow them to be used and soar. Serve. Share your light with the world. I just heard, stop running from your responsibility. It's not for everyone. Spirit stands for a select few. I'm hearing some of you are still a little bit afraid about what's coming. Again, that into the unknown, release that fear. Release that fear. And the thing about the unknown is when you're being guided by Spirit, Spirit has just told us today there's nothing but blessings there for you. So although you may not have every little detail of what's in the unknown, the one thing you do know is that when Spirit's guiding you, there's blessings there. So blessings, gifts, magic is what I'm hearing. More abundance, love, light, playfulness, joy, peace, serenity. I heard, and more surrender. It's time. You're ready. Okay, thank you. So what I was guided to do as it relates to the retreat, there was one spot available, and someone from our RIM Soul Family community is actually securing that spot today, right? So what Spirit led me to do was to offer more spots so that there will be space for 20. And what I'll be doing is serving in groups, 2 groups of 10. Now, it won't always be the same group. We're going to switch it up so everyone's able to mingle and be together and have fun. And so it'll just be like when I'm serving one group, the other group will be doing their own thing, maybe on an excursion, and vice versa. So there are a few slots still available. If you are planning on attending the 2020 Activating You retreat, don't wait. If Spirit has said, yes, you're meant to be there, it's time for you to connect with me so we can do your interview, get a feel for each other's energy, see if it's a vibrational match, and then get you enrolled. If you've already gotten the yes from Spirit and I've gotten the yes from Spirit, go ahead and get enrolled. Okay. Don't wait because these slots have been filling fast. And I'm so grateful and so excited to serve you. So I'm really excited about that because at first it's like, oh, I like to be really intimate and really small and it allows me to serve. And then Spirit was like, you know what? Just do two groups of 10. So that's what we're doing. So yeah. Dinelle said, so excited for the retreat. So am I. I'm so excited that you're joining us. It's going to be amazing. And Cheryl said, I'm enjoying this chat and live. Thank you so much. We go live every Wednesday, same time, 10:30 a.m. Pacific. So if you're available, join us. And if this video resonated with you all at all, the messages that came through, please go ahead and like the video and copy the link and share it with your community. Let's spread the love, let's spread the light, and let's get everyone vibrating high. Well, Rachel said, yes, I need a poolside buddy. Well, cancel delete need, because you don't need no poolside buddy. And so a little bit about the retreat, because I just said this like everyone knows what the retreat is. So the 2020 Activating You retreat is focused on releasing the blocks that hinder you from creating abundance in your life and teaching you techniques that I've been told by Spirit that I've been using that works on me. Also techniques that you may know already, but a different way, a different twist on how to use them so that they're most effective. And what we'll be doing is not just learning about creating abundance as it relates to finances, although that's a part of it, but also creating abundance in all areas of your life. So you'll be healing, you'll be releasing, you'll be manifesting, and it's just going to be an incredible time. It's all inclusive. So what that means is your transportation to and from the airport's included, your meals are included, any and everything while you're there is included, your excursions, everything's included. So join us. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. Okay. So also what I'm being told to tell you is to talk about the plus. So there's the regular package, which includes the retreat. And then there's the plus, which includes a year in the RIM group mentorship program. Also, it includes an evening sunset cruise, and it includes facial and a healing session with our beautiful Jillian, who is a shamanic healer. So it's going to be awesome. So yeah, reach out. Okay. And that's all I got to say about that. So anyways, do you all have any questions before we end our live today? I love you too, my beautiful aunt. Thank you so much for all that you do. Oh, you're so welcome, Naya. Thank you so much for being here. Natalie said, I'm so excited. So am I. So am I. And I'm really excited that you're going to be there. I love you too. Well, it looks like you guys don't have any questions. So I'm going to go ahead and log off. But thank you again so much for allowing me to serve you. It really means the world to me. This is what I love doing. It's my passion, it's my purpose. And I couldn't do it without you. So thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for joining. Oh, you're so welcome, Tanae. Thank you so much. And speaking of Tanae, for those of you that are local here in Washington State, this month, May, the fourth Saturday this month, which is not this Saturday, but next Saturday, is the very last local spiritual happy hour. I will be preparing my move out of state. So it is my very last one. So if you are planning on attending, there is an event that I created in Facebook. You can also find it on my website. Make sure you secure your seat because I have a feeling it's going to be a full house because it is the last. So don't wait on doing that. If you're planning to attend, go ahead and reserve your spot. You're so welcome, Diamond. Thank you. Well, you all have a beautiful day. I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance, and I will talk to you soon.